Okay, so we've had a bit of a cool down period now after CM Punk made his shocking return to WWE at the end of Survivor Series War Games, where I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I had the shakes. I was in the group chat. We're going mad. Of course, we recorded the video straight afterwards. So you guys haven't watched that, go check out our reaction to the pay-per-view shortly after it happened. Great pay-per-view, but let's talk about CM Punk. Let's talk about the aftermath of CM Punk. In other words, Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins' reaction to CM Punk. Reaction. Now, Drew McIntyre stormed off before CM Punk came out. So I don't know if that's an indication to CM Punk or if it's an indication to him not being happy. There's reports that it's regards to CM Punk, and it's reports that it's not. It's a little bit of a sticky situation with Drew McIntyre. I don't know if he's playing to his character. I don't know if he's having contractual issues, because we know that's been a topic of contention for quite a while now on whether Drew McIntyre will re-sign with the WWE, because we know he's done come 2024. Done. No more Drew McIntyre. So that's really interesting. And apparently he just put on a hoodie and left straight away. Not talking to many people, not really making a big scene of anything, but enough of a scene to get people to notice. I don't know if he's working us or if he's really upset. That we'll have to find out as time goes on. But let's look at Seth Rollins, someone who we can analyze a bit more. As after the match, once CM Punk was making his entrance, Seth Rollins was losing his mind. Throwing F-bombs left, right, and center. Of course, this was not caught on pay-per-view, but caught on fan cam. And he was just losing his mind. Michael Cole had told him back. Yes, Michael Cole had told him back. First sign that this is a work. First sign, because I'm sorry, if he was really pissed, Michael Cole is not holding him back. Not at all. Secondly, it kind of looked like he was going overboard. I know you can hate someone, not like someone, dislike them. But to go that overboard in front of everybody where you know you're going to get put on camera, when you, in general, have been a professional for all these years, you haven't really made a big scene of things. That seems out of Seth Rollins' character, which makes me think it's a work as well. Makes me think he's trying to WrestleFi it, so go over the top, overboard, to get people talking. I do think that is a work. I don't think Seth Rollins is... He might not be happy. He might not like CM Punk. I genuinely think he doesn't like him. I don't think they're the best of friends. I don't think they like each other, but I think they're willing to work with each other. I think they're willing to make money. I think they're willing to give the fans what they want. Because, let's face it, Seth Rollins has thrown in little hints here and there. Thrown in little shots. Then he's said all these things. He wouldn't do that if he wasn't keen for a match. Wouldn't try and build a match if he weren't keen for a match. Let's be honest. He would avoid it completely. He would just go straight towards, I don't want this. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to do anything about it. Especially in the wrestling world where things will be made up from real life stuff, from worked stuff. You're not going to take that chance. So I do think Seth Rollins is working the fans here. I think a lot of people are taking it serious, as they probably have the right to, because CM Punk has caused some issues in his old company in AEW. We know this. So who's to say he can't cause those issues in WWE? The one thing I will say is, I don't think the WWE system allows for someone to get that big and think they can control everyone else. I do think CM Punk thought he was bigger than everyone else there. Whereas in WWE, sorry, even though you're CM Punk, Roman Reigns is still bigger than you. Seth Rollins, arguably, right now in that company, still bigger than you. Cody Rhodes, still bigger than you. In terms of within that company and the power they have in that company. That's what I mean. Whereas at AEW, I think he was given a lot of power. Arguably more than the EVPs by the looks of it, which ended up in the issue between the EVPs and CM Punk. Now, I guess the big question on everyone's mind is this going to be a problem within WWE? Is this going to cause issues for WWE? Is he going to do the same thing as he did in the past? I don't think so. I think it's going to work out fine for WWE. I think there's different managements involved. WWE are a lot more strict on health, which was a big factor to why CM Punk left the first time. He was working hurt. He was working with infections. I think that is different to how WWE operate nowadays due to legal reasons and everything. Vince is not there. Triple H is there. We see people go out injured for small things nowadays. And that shows that things have changed in a certain way, for better or for worse. And so I don't think CM Punk is going to encounter the same issues as he had then. I do think CM Punk only signed on one condition, and that is that he gets a WrestleMania main event. Because we know CM Punk was crying out for WrestleMania main events, which he probably deserved, especially after the Summer of Punk. So I do think that's on the agenda at some point, whether it's this year, whether it's next year. My question is he satisfied with the Night 1 main events? Because he might get that this year. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk night 1. Night 2, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. That could work. Or does CM Punk come in and say, I want Roman Reigns? Because if he does, that's where you start looking for issues. Because Cody Rhodes is the man for Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes has built up his story for Roman Reigns. He has the story now. CM Punk does not have the story for Roman Reigns. In a sense, he does with the Shield stuff back in the day, but not like Cody's story now. So that's my initial thoughts on CM Punk. I am super excited for Monday Night Raw tonight. I'm definitely watching that live, even though it's at 3 o'clock in the morning for me. But I need to see what CM Punk has to say. I need to see what Seth Rollins has to say. I need to see what Cody has to say. I need to see what Randy Orton has to say. That's what you want from these pay-per-views. You want to be excited for the upcoming months now as well. We don't want to just go, okay, here's a restart. I want to be excited for what's coming up next. And this has definitely done that. Definitely done that. If Seth Rollins is not the first feud for CM Punk, where does CM Punk go first? Where does he go first? That's interesting, because we know Shinsuke has been throwing out hints of some sort. We're not sure who that is to, but obviously he used the GTS, he used these types of moves. So that's interesting. Does Shinsuke get himself involved, just keeping CM Punk busy until the Rumble, maybe, where he can then maybe win the Rumble to take on Seth, or something along those lines? Because I don't think just putting him in straight with Seth, letting him beat Seth, is the right thing to do. I think he should earn his title shot to a certain extent, just to make it more meaningful, make Seth Rollins look stronger, not just the fact that he lost to the guy that came from the other company. We need something tangible to grab onto for the Seth Rollins feud. Make CM Punk earn it. Make CM Punk earn it, because he has mentioned the fact that all these guys have been here while he wasn't there. So maybe Seth Rollins can make CM Punk earn his shot. So that's my initial thoughts on the whole CM Punk situation. I'm super excited. That is the truth behind the CM Punk situation. Super excited. We'll see you guys next time. Let us know down below what you think of the CM Punk situation, if you're happy about it, if you're upset about it, because I know people are indifferent about CM Punk. So let me know down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.